Hello guys, this is MJ with MBJ Knowledge. Please, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell if you like the content so that we keep on making the content that will always benefit you. Thank you so much. To the returning subscribers, we say thank you so much for always supporting our channel. Today, you're going to learn how to calculate resistance, voltage, and current. Handling this circuit problem here, it's a combination of series and parallel circuit. So you are going to learn a skill on how to handle such questions when they come in your examination. All right, so the question is saying the figure below shows resistors connected to a 4 ohms, a 4 volts power supply. Okay, then we have 3 resistors. We have the 3 ohms, we have the 6 ohms and the 12 ohms. First question is saying we need to calculate the effective resistance of the circuit. Okay, we need to calculate the effective resistance of the circuit. All right, now in this case, people are asking questions, what is effective resistance? Don't worry, effective resistance is just the same as when they ask you to say find the total resistance running in the circuit. All right, so when they ask you, they use the word find the effective resistance of the circuit or in the circuit, or they ask you to say find the total resistance in the circuit. You are going to follow the same procedure I'm going to do. Okay, so now in this case, look at this is a combination of two circuits. Okay, we have the series and the parallel circuit. So the 6 and the 12, they're connected in parallel combination. Okay, and then the 3 is in series because there's only one path, one direction. Here there are two directions, meaning when current comes here, it has to split. The other current goes to 6 ohms, the other one goes to 12 ohms. So check the way we're going to handle it. So we're going to say our effective resistance, first of all we name, so R1 for 3, then the 6 will become R2, the 12 R3. Okay, so the effective resistance in this case will be this one, which is in series. We'll just say R1 plus. Now here is a tip. When you're dealing with the resistors that are in parallel combination, if they are just 2, just multiply the 2 resistors and divide them with the sum. So I'm just going to multiply the 2R2 times R3 divided by the addition of those 2 resistors. That's if they are in parallel combination and they are only 2. So I'm going to, why I'm doing this, I want to form one resistor here, then I'll add it to the 3. Okay, that is the trick there. All right, so let us substitute our values and then we solve that one. Okay, so following what we have, the R1 is a 3, then we have 6 times 12 and then 6 plus 12. Okay, so 6 plus 12, we're getting 6 times 12 is a 72, then 6 plus 12 is 18. All right, so here we can divide. Okay, whether it leaves a remainder or not, just divide so that you have your, now in this case 18 goes into 72 without a remainder, so we'll have a 4. Okay, then we add. So our final answer for the effective resistance is equal to 7 ohms. So just remember to say, when you have a parallel combination and a series, on the parallel combination, make sure you multiply those 2 and divide them with the sum. Then add that answer to this the resistor which is in series circuit, like what we have done. All right, we proceed to the next question. They're saying calculate the potential difference across the 3 ohms resistor. Okay, we want to know the potential difference for this 3 ohms resistor. All right, so in this case, we don't know the current which is going through the 3 ohms resistor. Okay, of course, the formula we're going to use is Ohm's law, where we say resistance is equal to voltage over current. Okay, this is the formula that we're going to use, and we are trying to calculate the voltage. So potential difference is voltage. Now the type of voltage is the one which is the energy that is being converted per unit charge. That is the potential difference. So in this case, we're looking at the 3 ohms resistor. Okay, how much voltage or energy is this resistor using? All right, So for us to do so, since we don't have current, we need first of all to calculate the current. Okay, so where do we get the current now? The current which goes through the 3 ohms resistor here will be the total current in the circuit. Get that one, okay? The current which will go through the 3 ohms resistor will be the total voltage. But when that current comes here, it will split. 6 will have current 1, and then 12 will also have a different current to 6. Okay? So in this case, it means these two will not have same current. But the 3 ohms resistor will have the total current which is running in the circuit. That's the one which will pass through the 3 ohms. Meaning that, let us use this formula for resistance equals to voltage over current. So what we're going to do, since we have the total resistance, we're just from calculating here. So we're going to put the 7 ohms. Then the voltage, total voltage in the circuit is what? 4 ohms, which is right there. All right. So now we have voltage. The current is what we are trying to calculate. Okay. So this is the first step we are taking. First of all, we need to know the current which is passing through this before we can calculate the voltage which is going there. Okay. So we are using these values for the total circuit. Why? Because we know that they will give us the total current. Okay. So let us put a 7 there, and then V is 4 divided by current, which we don't know. So over 1 on the 7, then we cross multiply. Current times 7, that is 7I, okay, equals to 1 times 4, that's a 4. Divide by 7 on both sides, okay. Then current will be equal to 0.57 amps. So this is the total current which is running now in the circuit. So the total current running in the circuit is 5.7 amps. Okay, this is the current which is running in the entire circuit, and that's the current which is passing through 3 ohms. Now we can go ahead and calculate the voltage which is going through the 3 ohms resistor. Okay, using the same formula, the resistance equals to voltage over current. All right. So in this case, the resistance now is the 3 ohms, because now I've started calculating. So I'm using the resistor now for this, the resistance for this resistor here. Voltage is what we are trying to calculate, so we don't know. Current, we are using the total current there. Okay, so bringing down our formula of Ohm's law, okay, on the resistor we have a 3 equals to V over 0.57. Then from here over 1 on the 3, then cross multiply. Okay, so 1 times V, we're going to have V, then 3 times 0.57. Okay, when you multiply these two, you're going to get your potential difference as 1.71 volts. Okay, so that is the potential difference. That is the voltage which is going through the 3 ohms resistor out of the 4 volts. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, for watching up to the end of the video. Make sure you like and share the video to others.